So going back to the orchids, which is divinity in form, which is your essence, right? When we ever talk about flowers, okay, when spirit shows me flowers, it's always about essence. It's about your authentic expression, and that's going to be different for everybody. And you can't fake this. It's not a thinking thing like, who do I want to be? It's who am I truly? And it's going to be messy. It's messy. Human beings were messy. So you might be afraid, and you might not be afraid, and you might be very confident, brave, but you might be very scared over here, right? We're all of these parts. What's your authenticity? And the more you keep showing up for yourself, the more consistent that becomes, for sure, where you understand the divinity that you are. So it's your essence. And partly why this ribbon or this reality web, or almost like ribbon of reality, they're just showing me right now that these ribbons of energy kind of move through time and space. There's something in science and astronomy, they're showing me that these kind of exist already. I don't know what that is, in the moment of now. I really wish that they would tell me these things beforehand so I could do some research, but whatever. This ribbon are our lower three chakras. And, in the last several years, Brett and I talked about, we're upgrading our lower three chakras. Like, our lower three chakras are so dense. It's the densest part of our bodies. It's not really a line. It's really more of like a circle, but like our chakra systems aren't really in a line, but it's more like it's the physical form of our spirit, of the composite of who we are, and how and what we're creating. And so it's the lowest moving parts of our bodies, the most dense. And the reason why it's here in the ribbon is because it's like we have to be very mindful of our lower three chakras. We have to upgrade them, meaning we've got to cleanse them. So right now we are really moving through survival things. Where are we still surviving? Where are we still acting and moving through time and space in fear? Right? We have to look at that. Because here's the thing, it's an unraveling of these things. Wherever we're doing that, that's what's shifting. Right? And so we're going to have to powerfully keep choosing love. We're going to powerfully keep choosing freedom and expansion, right? But we still have to look at, and then when I say look at, I do mean going within and kind of figuring out where you are in survival, but also what your thoughts are in that regard. So what are your belief systems in regard? Do you feel like you have to work hard? Do you feel like you have to do it alone? Do you feel like you're not safe to share your feelings or who you are with A, B, or C? So we have to look at that. We have to look at it not only where we're doing that physically, but emotionally, and that's the sacral chakra, right? Where do we, how is our relationship with our expression, our sexuality? What is our relationship with life itself? Do we feel like life loves us and we love life, or is there more about push and pull or power and control? And that's the yellow part. That's the solar plexus. It's like, where are we being rigid? Where are we restricting our own freedom and then the freedom of others? Where do we feel we need to have control? Right? We break this down, but this ribbon is made up of all of those things. And so it is complex, and you can stay here as long as you need to. But eventually, as you begin to master these lower three chakras and align them to the divinity that you are, the orchid, right? Your essence, your divinity in form. The more you keep lining that up to that, the more and more those orchids are going to bloom. Right? That's what this is about too. This is about you stepping into your power. This is about you stepping into your purpose. It's about you remembering who you are and why you are here in this time frame right now during the spiritual awakening.